Welcome back. This is video number 14 in the percent series. We'll do another word problem with a slightly different twist on it. We'll say an alloy consists of 70% nickel and 30% copper. If it contains 88.2 grams of nickel, determine the mass of the copper in the alloy. So we do not know what the mass of the alloy is. We do know that nickel takes up 70% of the alloy and has a mass of 88.2 grams. We don't know how much the total alloy is, but we know how much the nickel counterpart is. So, knowing this, we can solve for how much total mass is in the alloy and then use that to solve for copper, because it says determine the mass of the copper in the alloy. So we need to determine what this is here. So what you do is first convert your 70% into a fraction or decimal, so 0.70 or 70 parts of 100. And we'll go ahead and just use this decimal here because we're going to be plugging it straight into a calculator in just a second. But the idea is 0.70 of some mass of this alloy. We don't know what that is, but 70% of that is 88.2 grams. Now let me slow down here. 70% of this alloy is nickel and it has a mass of 88.2 grams. So 70% of this alloy has a mass of 88.2 grams. If this doesn't quite make sense, stop the video and try to make some sense out of it. But we're going to go from here the same way we have for all the previous problems. We're going to divide each side by 0.7. So 88.2 divided by 0.7, it's 126. So we know that the mass of the alloy is actually 126 grams total. So we have the final bit of information we needed. So now all we have to do is solve for how much mass of the copper is in the alloy. Well, copper takes up 30%. So 30%, when we convert it, is 0.30 or 30 parts of 100. We'll use this once again. So 0.30, and this time we're going to actually, instead of putting x, we already know what x is. It's 126 grams. We're just going to go ahead and put this right here and multiply, and this will be the mass of the copper in the alloy. So 0.30 times 126, 37.8. 37.8 grams. Okay, so let's see. Before we finish, let's do a check. So really, if you think about it, 88.2 plus 37.8 should equal 126, because it's 70 and 30. 70% plus 30% is 100%. The whole alloy weighs 126 grams, so these should weigh 126 grams. Since this is true here, it means our answer is probably correct. So there's that. Let's see. Yep, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just recognizing what the question's asking for and exactly how to use the percent. So if something doesn't make sense, let me know. Like, for instance, how I set this up. If this is not making sense to you, let me know. But anyway, see you later.